Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you all this look which I have created, which is very easy to create and which you can recreate at any functions or any marriage whichever you attend. So this is my no makeup face, and I'm using this plum facial gold oil here, and this is really good oil. If you have dry skin, this is the best oil you can find. So this is the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C12, and I'm going to first do my eye makeup. So I'm just putting this concealer as a primer on my eyelid. Then I'm powdering. You can use any white powder you have in the eyeshadow palettes. In the Makeup Revolution palette I'm going to use this slightly orange brown shade, and first you have to place this color on your crease and then you have to blend it. This is one trick which I want to share with you all, which I've learned, that you should first place the color and then start blending. It gives better definition. Then I'm taking a slightly brown shade, a darker brown shade, and placing it on the outer corners and on the inner corners of my eyes. This palette is, guys, really good. I think you should give a try to Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes, and this palette comes in combo also. And I got these two palettes for rupees 950. That is a steal, guys. So I think you should go for it. Now I'm using the same concealer on the center of my lid and just little bit patting it with a brush. And then I'm using a gold eyeshadow from this palette, and there is a gold foil eyeshadow also in this palette, so I'm going to place that on the top of it with the fingers. These shimmery shades work best with your fingers, so always trust your fingers when using these shades. And then I'm just blending the edges so that there are no harsh edges. I'm using this Maybelline eyeliner. Eyeliner is something I'm really not good at yet, so I just take some time to do it. Now I'm using this Maybelline Colossal Mascara, and I am just putting it on my lashes. And now I'm using this concealer, which is from the Makeup Revolution, and Conceal and Define the shade C13. And this is a perfect match concealer for my skin. This concealer dries up really quickly, so you have to be very quick with your blending. And it's a great concealer. It conceals your dark spots and dark circles really well, and has got a peachy tint to it, which conceals the dark circles really well. So if you are a dusky skin person like me, I think these concealers from Makeup Revolution are a must buy for you. And then I'm using this Makeup Super Stay Foundation in the shade Toffee. All the links to the products will be given in the description, so do check it out. And this is one of the great foundations which I found. Maybelline actually produces great foundations, so if you're a beginner and you want to buy some affordable foundations, you should always go for Maybelline. And I am just blending the foundation really well. Actually, to make a foundation or any makeup skin like, you have to blend it thoroughly. So I take a lot of time in blending my foundation. Then I'm using the shade C12, Makeup Revolution, and just slightly highlighting my under eyes on my cupid's bow and my chin, and just blending with the same beauty blender. As I was saying, these concealers are really good, so do try them. I highly recommend trying these concealers. The only part is that they are very drying, so you have to work really fast with them. Now I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. I'm using the banana powder. I usually set my eyes with banana powder only. That gives me a better three-dimensional face than any other powder. So I use banana powder to set my points, set the points where I have highlighted. And then I'm using contour shade from the same palette, and I'm just contouring my face. I don't contour much, but I have started doing it, and it does makes a difference to my face. I'm using the Freedom Pro blush palette. I'm using a blush from this palette. This palette has got six blushes and two highlighters. It's a good palette. I think if you're a beginner, you should always invest in palette for rather than individual products, because you get variety of colors. And if you're a beginner, you can definitely practice a lot with these palettes, and they're affordable also. Now I'm using this Makeup Revolution highlighting palette, and I'm using this peachy highlighter, and this highlighter suited and sat on my skin so well. I just loved the highlighter. I mean, I have never used this highlighter from this palette, but but today when I used it, I just loved every bit of using it. And I'm gonna also apply it on my brow bone also. You'll see in a minute. And with my fingers, I'm gonna apply it because their fingers work the best in the normal corner area. And then I'm going to just join the highlighter with the brow bone highlighter just to give a moon-like look. So this is what I'm doing right now. This highlighter is really really good. This palette is really really good, guys. I highly recommend to buy this palette because you get 6 highlighters and they all are really really good. Very creamy, very pigmented. I really like them. And I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution Rose Fizz, and I am going to just spritz it all over my face just to settle down all the powders. And now I'm going to use the same beauty blender and just pat it all over my face, bounce it all over my face just so that everything gets absorbed nicely and does not look cakey at all. I'm gonna use this Revlon lipstick in the shade 43, and I'm just gonna pat it because I want very light shade on my lips. So that is also one trick you can do, that always pat your lipstick if you want a very light shade, more like a nudish shade. And this is how my look looks right now. This is the completed look. I hope you guys have liked it, and if you did so, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.